it's time to say goodbye.
Hi people, it's day 4 of exploring Ogere Resort, Ogun State with 40 other couples. After 3 days of relaxation and learning and networking, it's finally time to say goodbye. As we moved our bags out of our rooms and headed out to, check out, I just had to take in the environment one more time. I loved the environment here. Why can't we just stay? Scratch that. Mr. Show doing his thing. Shout out to the men who carry the heavy bags.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. We have just finished our breakfast and we are heading to the chapel. It's time to worship with the brethren.
And off to the chapel we went for what turned out to be such a memorable and remarkable way to end this experience. I have to say kudos to Ogere Resort because this chapel, from the entrance to the space inside, it was beautiful. We got in, got our communion elements and just headed right through the pews, and I was just like, this is beautiful. The service was led by some of our distinguished ministers from TCN. First we had the prayer session and then the worship session. Thank you, Jesus. I mean, our hearts overflowed with thanksgiving and it felt like this session should not end. There was just so much to be grateful for. Did I mention that our exceptional worship leader was from the green team? Okay. Today is not for that. Let's focus on the worship. You can tell that it's a TCN Ogere minister that took over after the worship session because what's a service without going around to greet 10 or 8 people? If you know, you know. Afterwards, we settled into a brief welcome address. And of course, we welcomed the first timers because this retreat was attended by non-TCN members as well. So this is your cue if you're still thinking about it to plan to join us in 2026. It's not a TCN thing, it's a couples thing. Of course, we made them feel at home because, hey, that's TCN style. And at this point, it started to feel like a service in a TCN center. That cracked us all up because at this point, it was giving TCN Ogere. I mean, who knows? We settled into the word and we listened to a sermon by Pastor Poju, a February 16th sermon on marriage and the 4 kinds of love. And really and truly, that's a sermon that everybody should listen to, single or married. After the sermon, we prayed over our marriages, made some powerful declaration, and sealed it up with a communion. After some final instructions by the intimacy coach and a vote of thanks by the global HOD of the marriage enrichment team, it was time to say the grace and bid farewell. Ladies and gentlemen, with these few videos of ours, we hope we've been able to convince you and not confuse you that your marriage needs an experience like this, and you, a single, do fast and join us.